This may be the only soccer stadium in the world where the cheers are not for the athletes on the field,
Viva Colombia!
but for those falling from the sky. This is the World Cup of Paragliding. Thousands of feet above the Colombian Andes, each of those bird-like wings has one of the top paragliders in the world dangling beneath. And one has me. This all looks familiar. You're right, I did run off a mountain in Mexico last year at the same event. But back then I was a rookie. This time, I'd get inside the world's fiercest paragliding competition.
You all right?
Yep. Before we get there, let's start this journey on terra firma.
We're just leaving Rio de Janeiro, and the Swiss team was nice enough to give us a ride.
At the top, there's a final hike. Some of the pilots lug their 50-pound packs, and others get a little help.
Diana, that's what we needed at Mount Washington.
Around 90% of those competing are men, so I wanted to embed with one of the top women from the States.
Women are very good pilots, typically because we're graceful and we have this finesse to us and find it very beautiful and more like a dance than a sport. Most people think we're crazy, but our inner family is very tight.
Part of that tight family, my tandem pilot for the day, one of the best from the U.S.
So we're gonna have some fun.
Have you flown in Colombia before?
Nope.
Okay, so it's our first voyage.
Both of our maiden voyage.
The conditions are perfect. I'm just preparing and have to get ready with my tandem flyer to do that.
Not that, but there was no time to worry. We need to get ready to launch.
Looking up.
Yeah, keep going.
Once we're heels up,
Hola, Colombia!
we don't just rocket into the sky. We have to find solar fuel, and that search starts really close to the mountainside. Within minutes, other pilots start to swarm. To gain altitude, we ride the thermals, or pockets of heat billowing from the sun-soaked land beneath. And we're touching the clouds, a meteorologist's dream. Surrounded by 150 paragliders, this is called the launch gaggle. It's kind of like the starting line of a marathon when everyone is stretching, but here they're feeling out the air. And then the race begins. The beehive of swirling wings takes off at up to 50 miles per hour. And within minutes, the once bustling sky is empty. 3 hours later, we catch up by bus with those that made it to the finish.
This is their task goal, and only about 50 or so will make it.
Among them, American star Matt Beechner.
How was the flight?
Fantastic.
A lot of people dropped out, so they drop out. And
Yeah, when you land mid-course, it can be a lot more of an adventure. Yeah, a lot more of an adventure.
Speaking of landing mid-course, that's how our adventure had ended a few hours earlier. Our landing was awesome.
You all right?
Yep. But I wanted that big finish. So we flew and landed again. And this time, we had a little cheering section of our own. It's not enough to join the winners, but more than enough to want to do it again.
I have to say congratulations to all the winners, because I'm telling you, this sport is not easy. I learned that. Italy won for both men's and women's. Aaron Duragatti, Nicole Fidele, I know I was going to mess that one up, and the nation's winner, Switzerland.
Wow.
So, congrats.
The nice guys who gave you a ride.
Yeah.
So isn't it scary when you've got all of everybody so close together up there?
That was the most frightening part this time. You have, again, 150 pilots all going around. They all have to turn the same way, so that kind of keeps you in the same direction. But boy, sometimes you have to make noises. They do this caw-caw, which I think you would like, Dan. That's like their horn. That's how they let each other know, hey, I'm coming close.
You had a funny noise too, though. Woo!
Woohoo! Woo! Lots of those.
Right. Our new theme, our new battle cry around here. Hola, Colombia.
Hola, Colombia. That was beautiful,
Thanks, Ginger.
Thanks.